every weapon, right?
Yeah, you have to pick up every weapon.
You play
So
with every weapon.
you don't really use half of them though.
Do you change back at all, or
true.
do you just keep going?
You don't change back, but we've routed it in a way that like you keep Pike a very long time.
I see. That makes
Like
sense.
stuff like that. So like we kind of race to Rothus, and then we get the Pike, and then after we don't lose Pike until Culford Cauldron when the Bellows takes over, but Culford's our last level.
Okay.
So we buy Pike Vault to skip to do stuff in Prosper or something like that, like you do. That's why they're very similar, except swap out some things.
What does attack speed do for the War Machete?
It would let you attack faster.
But isn't it already like no
It's not
cooldown?
no, it's not uncapped. I think there's a cap to it.
I guess it might be good then.
I think it's probably good because of the thing at the beginning. I've done. That's like the only one I've actually done challenge, and always
like the most
one or
boring
two
one.
get away. One or two of those green guys always get away and escape. So attack speed might help. It would definitely help for the big things too.
The security takes him for a petty thief.
I don't know. I think attack speed's probably the best.
One of these. Oh, you do attacks a lot faster.
So when is the run where we have to get the vigil for enough pieces of land existing?
I mean, that's been brought up multiple times as a meme category.
That is the ultimate category. You have to play the most amount of game.
I'm honestly shocked that no one has done it yet, but
I don't even know how you do that, because, like, what do you have to do to achieve that? Because you can't replay levels.
Oh, if you
can
do
you
not
do it in
have.
one playthrough?
He gets a good look at things on his way down.
It's the 10,000 ground tiles, right? Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah.
Can you not do that in one playthrough? Does it like stack?
I don't know. I mean, if you really want to, you could just replay challenges over and over that have tiles. Like the repeater one.
I just assumed, I guess, that you would just have to explore the levels basically as you go through.
Yeah,
ESL,
you might have to.
I'm not sure.
Or you could just continually repeater challenge.
Does that have ground forming it?
Well, it has ground that falls, so I assume.
So blades per throw for War Machete challenge is really bad.
Really bad? With
Because
a power shot, excuse me, with a power shot I thought they were pretty close together. So you could hit two on one turret and kill it.
I guess maybe.
Like a normal power throw doesn't kill the turrets, right? Or does it?
I can check that now. Because you do get spread on your daggers.
Yeah.
And then you can miss the turret and you shoot again. But maybe with power shot it's different. I just did normal shots because I did one shot most of them.
There's a bit of the Bastion's power in
That's the only weapon I could be wrong, because the last time I used it seriously was my casual playthrough. I used.
Oh, you were War Machete?
Yeah, I basically used War Machete the whole time.
Pike musket all the way.
Pike must get all the way. Agree.
I wish in the middle of Transistor I looked up what people were using as their like loadout, and I found one that was way too. I can't remember what it was. It was way too strong though. I shouldn't have used it.
My transistor loadout was the best. It required no skill and you didn't have to aim. You didn't even have to pause the game.
Oh.
It was a jaunt-based loadout, so you literally just jaunted around in circles and everything died.
I can't remember what it was. You pulled them in, you prepped, you stealth, and then put down the bomb, and then you trigger the bomb, and it like does so much damage.
Yep, that's how transistor works.
Stupid.
I did Cull and Backstab. That like 1,500 damage, and every enemy has 1,000 or less HP.
Am I the only one that hasn't played all the way through Transistor yet?
Yes.
Apparently.
Probably.
Yet?
And you see-
You're still planning on it?
Yeah. I started my new playthrough because I wanted to start from the beginning, right after I came back from ESL.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Did you see
actually
the end of it, or have you seen the end of it?
I have no idea, no.
Oh, okay.
I'm assuming
it's
it's
really
good because
good.
it's a super giant game.
The ending is probably my favorite ending in any game.
Is it?
Wow. It's my least favorite Supergiant game, so that's the opposite of what Cassidy thinks.
I don't know. I think Transistor was probably the best casually, for me at least. Pyre honestly doesn't even look like I'd enjoy playing it.
I think Pyre was my favorite.
You already through with Pyre. Why am I?
Yeah, I'm also done. This guy is a Pyre speedrunner.
Yeah, I know, but you don't necessarily have to play through the game casually first.
Oh, yeah, you do.
Wait. What the heck? Oh my god. Is clipping that gate actually faster than killing it?
I don't know. I just
I didn't even know you could do that. That was
like
insane.
3 rolls usually. I think I used 4 there, but you can definitely get through in 3.
So you don't even need to power throw to kill the turrets.
Come on. Come on.
Even if you only have one.
Why do I...
So I don't think you ever get extra of those. You can kill everything in the middle.
Is that... Do you really have so little damage that you can't kill that?
According to the notes, it's about the same time.
Wow.
But this clip was a bad installment of what I usually do.
But I've done the clip before.
I don't even know if Whirlwind helps. It's just like it feels like it does something, so I guess I'll take it.
Yeah, looking at this ability thing for Transistor, I think I used like Jaunt with Purge and Spark, and it basically just created so many things that everything died instantly.
The dead.
Because who needs to actually fight enemies when you can dance in circles?
Bow challenge is free with max health. You don't need a power shot. You just shoot. Just click E once, and then you're done.
Yes! Off-screen
Calamity
with
count.
grenade.
But what about
Let's
Calamity
go.
Cannon challenge with no upgrades?
This is fucking terrible.
I was sure I
Definitely
would
the
fall
hardest
there.
one in the game.
The mortar challenge is so weird to me.
Mortar? Yeah.
It just seems weird. You're like, oh yeah, let's just sit up here and use a mortar.
Both gardens
Which
are good.
makes sense, except for you never use the mortar like that ever.
Repeater might be able to make faster still.
His name is
With my current loadout.
No
I kind of miss old mortar strats where you'd blow yourself up for Were Whiskey.
I'm still thinking that it should make more sense to build the Lost and Found now, and the Memorial later, although Ark's notes say the other way around. I'm gonna try Lost and Found now.
Build bats, oh no.
Zolf's travels ain't much compared to what the kids had to go through for all this. Kid's surprised when I tell him there's only one core left. I shouldn't have
I like how Feral Pigman has the no main menu storage New Game Plus world record, even though he doesn't. I'm pretty sure someone has a faster time, it's just not their fastest time.
No, that we.
I think that got
Like, you
refreshed
even went back
accordingly.
through people's old times?
Yeah, I believe so. So,
think so.
what
Yeah.
Vologen said when he was starting to do it was, he said, I would move someone's run, and then a slower run from the same category would take its place. So I believe they went through basically everyone's runs. Ark
Interesting.
might have had a better time, but Ark deleted all
Ark
of his
doesn't.
runs.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Why would you do that?
I have no idea.
wants a warm place to stay and a decent meal. But the fort ain't theirs by right. Not a scratch.
So, I'm guessing Ark was above him. I have no idea. And Ark, I don't know. I wasn't around. I don't know if he had a better time before cutscenes.
What's the rocket right now? From
1306 for New Game
1306?
Plus. New Game, or no MMS.
I don't know
I'll
actually.
be able to get a...
Nice
was the
work.
record? What was my record? 1243. And my sum of best was like, I was probably gonna get like a 1240. I think I can get a 1250.
Seems the only thing
Pretty
the Calamity
easily.
saved for Zolf was the Zolf.
49:31. Best Bastion speedrunning time.
That's it. A few more shards like that, we'll be back in business. But there's a way to put it back
2941.
the shards.
49:31.
Oh, 49.
That's. Oh god, that still beats Alex's time. Jesus.
Where are you
No
looking?
use praying to the
I'm looking at my like first recorded run of the game.
Oh.
And it still is the 9th place if it was on the leaderboards right now. If you take me out, it'd be 8th.
It's a new game ASL then? Like that's the
New game
that's where it would
plus.
be.
Yeah. I'm submitting it for any percent right now, actually.
In time, though.
Can't deny this one, it is legit.
That was a holy moly.
10 spirits
fight.
the run.
Never escalated that much. I definitely have trouble for some reason to use the shield button to focus the grenade on stuff.
Why is Xbox 360 a platform option?
You have to really consciously hit shift before, I assume you're using shift, before you throw the grenade. Like, I kind of do it as like a, like I do them separately. I don't click them at the same time.
Okay.
Because I fail it all the time. I used to fail it all the time.
Why didn't I not get more whiskey text? Damn it. I messed up.
Did you not restart your game?
I did not. Do you have to restart the game in
Yeah.
order to get more whiskey text skip over and
Yeah,
over?
it only happened. Yeah.
Wait, what?
Wait, why is that a thing?
Oh, none of you know because you're not ASL runners recently. Yeah.
What's
yeah.
where was text?
If you open up the when you get you're not new game. Never mind. I guess you wouldn't know that either. So yeah, if you're in new game ASL after what level? Before melting pot, we get where whiskey, and he talks about where whiskey, and so you use that as a text skip for melting pot. And I assume they're using it for something else here.
Using it
And
for this year?
for a long time we didn't know what it was, and I was like, it seems to always happen on my first run. Like I never don't get it on my first run.
Yeah.
And then we just ended up figuring out that if you
It's literally first run of the game being open.
yeah, it's just like a global tag, and it doesn't matter what you do, you'll never hear that again until you
Is there anything else like that in this game?
Yes! 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 One cycle Queen Anne. Let's go.
Oh man.
Honestly, it's so difficult for me.
Queen Anne's reign.
It really is.
We even got
For me, that's the easiest Rothus Lagoon boss fight.
That's the only Rothus Lagoon boss.
Oh, ha ha ha.
We need more.
I didn't even get you what you were saying because it was so stupid.
Wow.
High time we built something new.
You cannot speed up getting the pike world, right? It's only
I don't
for
think
the
so.
valediction.
Yeah, I don't
What
have
did you
any.
say for the valediction again?
You hit escape and enter at the same time, so you leave this. So you know, after you use valediction, it says something on the screen, like it puts up some dialogue box saying, "Oh, there's
And that's why you go to Prosper.
do more things to get more fragments" or something like that. So if you hit escape and click, escape and click at the same time, you'll just you'll redeem it as you leave, but it's kind of finicky.
Already, and I submitted a run.
I guess I won't do it then, unless I've tried it first.
I mean, you can just try it. It can't like go wrong.
Okay.
If you click first and before you click escape, it'll just be like normal. If you hit escape first, then you just hit escape again, so you don't leave.
How did I get that like twice in a row now in this clip?
That clip, oh my god! Some people are really just good at Prosper.
That clip's kind of hard.
I hate
I
that
got
clip.
that clip in my...
I'm glad I've never had to do it because New Game Plus originally pike faulted it.
Oh my god.
Because the original pike Prosper strat was literally 5 tonic pike fault every gate.
It was wonderful.
You'd clip the first one because it was easy and vault
Couldn't I
every other
get
gate.
the drink for more tonics already as well? Because I'm level 2. I'm able to equip 2 things.
So
Isn't it the Black Riot, right?
oh, yeah.
Black Rider.
Yeah.
One last core to find.
So I should be able to get that in theory. I will not check
Would it be
now, but
worth
I will
it?
afterwards.
City.
I mean, it's not
Equipping something else only takes like a second and a half.
exactly
Good
when you're
point.
in there
If your slots are full, you wouldn't have the confirmation screen, so that wouldn't be in the way.
Place is so raw, even the calamity
So,
couldn't cook it.
and then I
And
would
you'd
have
be able,
5, right?
you'd be able to do the fast Prosper route.
Why don't we
with,
do
like,
this then?
nothing else.
All weapons then.
Beggar's got the core.
Is Black Riot unlocked from the beginning, or do you have to buy it?
The
I don't know.
It's
I
unlocked.
believe,
Or is it New Game Plus?
or you pick it up somewhere.
And it shouldn't be New Game Plus. I think that's just
They shouldn't have let
Champagne.
the guard down. Getting that core was one thing.
It's probably just upgraded
I think I messed
distillery.
Then kid gets the feeling he's being lied.
Did I?
He digs his way out of
No,
the
I didn't. Okay.
but the
That could be an upgraded distillery.
lung kid
It might be,
Upgrade? Oh, okay.
He's anxious.
So the moment I can upgrade the
After all,
distillery, I have
he's got the
potentially
final
the
core.
access to
His journey's
I
over.
think
Black
so.
Rye.
Well,
Do you need to upgrade the
Right.
Lost and Found for Pikewald as well?
no.
You do.
No. Do you?
I hate
Yeah.
Bastion Wiki. It's literally useless.
It is.
I think you have to upgrade the
Black
thing
Rye is one of
for-
the spirits in the game Bastion.
Discussion.
Yeah. It's fine.
Well, thank you.
Thanks.
The calamity
Oh.
failed, he says.
So I was wrong about the Lost and Found. I guess you just have to have the pike.
And with
Okay, that's perfect then.
So I thought you had to upgrade it to get it because in all weapons
to unlock the
we
potential
go at the same time we need to upgrade something. We need to get Pike Vault, so we
I see.
upgrade it and then get Pike Vault. But I guess you don't have to do that.
I
the
see.
memorial may be finished.
Let's try
Bastion, distillery.
I
Black
think
Rye
I-
is from
did I-
upgrading the distillery.
Is that it, Ian? Do you mind checking
Let me
out the
see, I'm
stream?
watching. Yeah, I'm watching. Yeah, you got it. Yeah.
Nice.
Wow.
There is no way to skip the memorial. Blah 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 text before being able to accept a vigil, right? That's not skippable.
Over some 300
Before, like
could try
at
it.
the beginning of the. I don't know what you're talking about.
When you go into the memorial for the first time, he says something already about the memorial and what it does, and that makes it so you cannot immediately redeem the valediction.
Oh,
all sorts of.
So I was wondering if
I
that's
don't
Oh.
It might
remember
be
that.
skippable if there is
I don't
like a
remember
text.
that.
After all,
Yeah,
It might-
maybe
down inside,
Maybe you could text skip it, yeah.
it's a voice line. Maybe you can text give it then. Yeah, because I don't remember that.
So I would just need one Bastion segment where Rux
kid,
happens to talk a little bit longer about what's going on right now, and then I would go into the memorial and get the valediction.
Johnson Bob,
Probably, right?
Yeah, if it works like that, yeah. I don't.
Okay.
I don't. Maybe I'm just forgetting, and I always just waited for it. I don't know.
Still see the cauldron from the city, but all the fires.
You know, in CC you can clip around the square of bushes.
He comes back.
How do you mean?
with
Yeah,
a
yeah,
don't
yeah.
see-
But every time I see you do it, well,
Yeah.
not every time. I would be lying if I said that.
I
But
fall.
most of the time, you fall.
It's
Yeah,
pretty
yeah,
easy to fall because they bounce you.
So I've
Yeah.
made the decision to.
Yeah.
the occasion
I fall
Take that.
more.
he's private.
I'm just really bad at CC, but yeah, you could try
That's
it.
because CC is a mean stage.
I fall when I do the other strat too. I just fall there all the time.
Okay.
Literally though, right in front of the gate, I just fell on an invisible floor like 3 times in a row.
Place left for the beasts of
Yeah.
the wild to go.
The worst is Sundown Path, where if you fall again because the floor is gone.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I hate that.
But yeah, if you can work in somehow getting Black Rye before you do Prosper Bluff, and have Pike Vault, it would definitely save time.
I mean, I will always have.
Where are you in Mount Zan?
I'm getting the gramophone. Jesus. I think I jump here because of the snare. I don't know.
And there's a Mount Zand vault that doesn't save too much time, but I hate doing
That
it the
vault is
normal
really
ways.
hard.
Yeah,
Wait,
it's
what
not-
does...
It's not hard. It's not hard. There's a setup. It's pretty easy.
No, it was hard enough that I never found it, even though I looked exactly right there.
What does
We'll be better off.
bombs create damaging ground mean on the
The
mortar?
monument's getting better.
Wait, what? Oh, it leaves a little AoE on the ground that does damage. The only time I've ever seen it used
That's
was
a
when,
really small AoE.
yeah, the only time I've seen it used is Alex had a glitched mortar, so he had it all the time, even though no one cared.
Oh.
So all of his runs are technically invalid.
Your run doesn't even have a timer. Oh my god.
The one I submitted?
Yeah.
It's on YouTube, of course there's no timer.
What do you mean? I have a timer on my YouTube run.
I don't want to put a timer on my run and make it look bad. Also, this might even be using different timing, I don't even know.
That's fine. Well, that's what I'm finding out. I'm verifying.
You gotta look at the spirits, it's so good.
I'm just getting the start and end time first.
I want to see which spirits I used, I don't even know.
Higher credits.
Escort Cider. Dread Rum. Bastion Bourbon. Ware Whiskey. Black Rye. Bull Brandy. Why? Why? Oh god. Doomshine, really?
Hey, your timing is right. I even had you at a second shorter, but I'm gonna go with what you had because I assumed
No,
that's
what?
sort of timing.
I was W splitting like on my own. I wouldn't trust it.
Well, I just did like the fastest of
Well,
estimations.
if you want to know how old timing worked, it was literally put up like a negative timer of 18 seconds. Hit that when you start the game.
That was my,
That's not very precise.
I did that for my first round.
Here?
Yeah, no one actually made sure 18 seconds was even right.
That's
No,
not
It
right
was just
at all.
close.
Let's
It
try
depends.
this.
New Game Plus and New Game is shorter on the or different
was
on the
wrong,
start.
that's why.
New Game Plus is slightly shorter.
I was not correct, Pass.
The
I was
first click,
kinda
I'm pretty sure looks good. The second
missed
click
it.
is
I'll
what
clip it
throws
and
me
then
off.
I mean, it's just my setup.
It's a good one though. I like it.
Alright, let me see.
Pretty sure the first clicks are alright, usually.
First click looked okay. Oh, second click goes so far to the left, yeah.
Left.
Yeah. You,
What am
you
I?
were
What
too
am I
far
trying to
left.
aim for?
I put the center of my cursor,
So the
like not the shadow, the
orange.
actual, yeah, the
The-
orange dot on the
Mhm.
center of the broken, like, piece of wood. That's
where
there.
it gets like a little sharp.
Yeah, and the center of that, the center of that edge, I could like draw it. Here, if I take a screenshot, I can like put a dot on it.
Didn't someone have how much? How many? What are those called? Fragments you got from different dreams? Oh,
Yes.
where
Acrid
would
had that.
be?
I don't
Oh,
know where
found
you
it.
put
Are we still routing how to get more fragments?
Acrid is. I don't know what Cass is
Kids
doing.
and strangers. I just need more fragments for my
Oh yeah, for
my
your
score
file.
attack file. Yeah. It's probably not
Just
worth
place a
doing
lot of
this.
shards.
He'll be picking
what?
swamp weed out of those boots for days.
I don't have any shards left to place.
Turns out he's got company.
You sure
I'm
you
sad
get
I
me?
don't have my original profile because that one had so many fragments. It was
Oh, I messed up.
ridiculous.
At first, he
That's
thinks
fine.
himself, "This is for you," says the man. Then wham!
Wham!
When the kid comes to, the man's
It just,
long gone.
you're gonna think it
Something else
like
is
the
there.
angle
Well,
looks
what's a
wrong
kid to
because
do?
it doesn't. With the amount of the
took the
path that you
shot.
see,
He took
it
the
looks
hit.
like if you do
he
the
took
right
the
angle,
hit.
you're actually gonna fall up right, but you're
Okay.
not. If that
Okay.
makes sense.
Okay.
I'll copy and paste
That
this.
note cuts straight to the heart.
That should be how I want to farm these.
Kid arrives just in time to sample Zia's famous cooking. The shard.
So this is the actual ending segment.
But there's only one cure.
Oh yeah,
So
I'm watching.
beautiful.
I can't even clip Wild Outskirts anymore.
We need to finish what we started.
I can't do that anymore either, and we did that in old any percent,
Oh,
right?
almost bought the something.
Yeah, we did.
foul.
There's something I want you to see.
I was the one who found this and I don't even know how to do it.
Oh, I might
Feels
have broken
bad.
24 actually with this. I did. Nice.
Welcome to the heart of the
At least the backup strat is good.
I ain't one for long goodbyes. So here's the deal.
I don't even remember the
Zia
backup
and I
strat.
figure you done the heavy lifting.
I always go around.
That's because it didn't exist for very
How
long.
to work this thing if you
Okay.
got any questions.
The backup strat was the strat before I even started running the game. And it was
Sub-24.
literally fall in that hole in the middle and it'll drop you on the other side.
Oh,
It like drops you halfway through the wall and you can just roll out.
Here I figured you'd had enough of me by now. You could have undone
So
the
my
calamity
image is in the Discord.
Thank you very
Strats.
much.
You want to stay.
Apparently, Village has a setup that's farther down, which actually might, if there was a farther down one, you might be able to save time by setting up earlier. I don't know,
I ain't yet put much thought in that
but
idea.
that's what I do.
But carrying on with you here. We can't go back no more. But I suppose we could go
I liked it better when WASD was used and you could just roll up this perfectly fine.
Perfectly fine. Is it actually at a 45-degree angle?
I remember going up at like no problem.
Wow.
You might not get all the way up, but I believe you could get a pretty good distance.
Getting ahead of myself though.
Wait, the challenges doesn't drop
What do you say?
health tonics if you have Rothus item.
Let me write some stuff down. So we said we wanted to look into upgrading the distillery for black rum.
Yeah. You want to see? I don't know if you have time. I don't know what level is Prosper Bluff.
I'm pretty sure there will be enough time.
Yo, it looks like you have enough time. Yeah.
I'm
We do
pretty
Prosper
sure.
a little earlier, I think.
There is even Pith in between that. There's Rothus, Pith, and then there's Prosper Bluff. I'm pretty sure I upgrade the distillery. No, wait, no. I do not upgrade the That's interesting. You would have to get the Were Whiskey before Rothus, I think, and then after Rothus upgrade
Yeah.
and Black Rye and get Pike Vault.
Yeah, at that point, I think it gets a little.
So
probably
that
doesn't save time.
means
Yeah.
that means though that after doing the pipe skip and before going into Pith, well then I lose the grenades though. I think I do want grenades for Pith. I don't think I
Yeah.
want. I can't even get Pike Vault. What am I saying?
Yeah, you can't get Pike Vault till after Rothus, right?
So it is hard to route him. If not,
You would have to be it would have to save time, and it would only save time in Prosper, and you would have to be able to do it in one go when you open
okay.
you wouldn't be able to open the distillery twice and then save time.
Here's an idea.
With
What if I dupe Rothus as well, and then do Cauldron before Prosper Bluff Wild Outskirts, and then not do Point Lemaine at the end? That should work, right?
and then not do
I just
Well, you have-
du-
not dupe Point Lemaine. Okay,
Yeah,
I think it do. I was like, well, you still need this stuff. Okay, dupe. Yes.
I
Yeah, I
moved
would
the
try
dupe
that.
from Point Lemaine to Rothus, which
Yeah,
should
what we
unlock
do
Cauldron.
in all weapons is do all of the dupes that we do are like in order. We do dupe, and then we stop duping because I don't think there's a reason to.
That's how I think you would do in DC as well.
Yeah, like why? Like
Yeah,
I don't know the culture very well, but is there a reason that you dupe at the end rather? Oh, I guess because you do get the last. No, I guess there's no reason.
It's if you get the destroyed
there is
one,
not
or-
really a reason, especially as you saw earlier when I made the mistake. Even just putting in one thing with the, what do you call it, like the bat glitch? Bat skip? Not pipe skip, but the other one, yeah, where I roll off inside the Bastion.
Yeah, the books.
The
Or not
books,
the books.
yeah.
It's not the books. What
It's
what
not-
is it?
it's not the
Cauldron.
I think it's the pot. I
Yeah,
think
not
it's the
the
pot.
cooking pot or whatever.
And even though I only put in once, it was still enough time to get everything done. So that's not the issue, so I don't have to put in two at the end there. I guess it's a nice little time saver to have two overlap that quickly, but then again...
Oh, yeah, it would save time to put in cores with that, because if you move cores somewhere else, then you're gonna have to. You won't have the pot, right? Because the pot shows up after Lemaine.
Yeah,
So yeah, you would lose time. Oh, that's interesting.
but then again, I think having 5 Black Tonics and more Pike Walls might be worth it.
It would only be worth it in Prosper, and it would save you like
10 seconds.
my guess is like 10 seconds, maybe probably 10 seconds. I would have to check.
It's definitely something we can look into though.
That's if you can Pike Vault to the Hidebound Journal
From Zia.
from Zia.
So you would... How do you get to Zia again? It's from...
You did a Pike Vault over a sky bridge, right?
Yeah, Yeah,
and
yeah,
then
yeah,
you
yeah.
pike
I
vault
know.
over towards Zia, and you fall, but then
Yeah.
you land next to it, and you can still roll, so you can still
Because you
can still
didn't
do a
go
pike
over
vault.
the wooden path from
Yeah.
the right side.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I have to go for now, but I'll be back to maybe look at this and DC and stuff.
Nice.
See you later.
Bye-bye.
I will also stop the stream now after the credits have rolled and highlight this, so people who are interested in this can actually like have a resource now other than the text theory stuff from
And they get to
Activize.
hear all of our random talk.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yes.
Whatever
That's
it
the
is we
most
actually
important
said.
part.
To get to hear your beautiful voice.